Hi, I was recently aboard the Sky Princess of Princess Cruises, and this is my third video about my experience. We sailed to Kotor in Montenegro and Athens in Greece as part of the cruise, and these are my first impressions of these destinations. Enjoy! Good morning and welcome to Kotor in Montenegro. It's my first time here, so I thought I would film a first impressions vlog and also show you around today with what we get up to. It's just about 8 AM. We've got a whole day to explore before we get back on the ship for 5 PM. So we're gonna start off the day with a hike up the mountains, but look at this view. This is literally like just straight from our balcony in a hotel room. So beautiful. The mountains, it's very, very chilled in the air. There's not that many people about. Let's go do this. At breakfast now, and last time they had congee, which is also my favourite breakfast ever. It's a Chinese rice porridge, and this time they have congee again. Got some congee and some spring onion, and then also 2 slices of watermelon and a ginger tea. And I am happy because it's the best start to the day and I love congee. We just got off from the tender boat, and then the old town entrance is literally just here. Very, very easy to get to straight off the port. As soon as you come out, there are a lot of people trying to get you to buy the tours, so you just have to do your firm but polite no thank you. So far, very, very beautiful. We've got the mountainscape behind, we've got the architecture, and I just saw my first cats. Apparently in Montenegro, there are a lot of cats. There's even a cat museum with coins and stuff, but we'll see how many cats we find today. The ticket price is €8 to get into the city walls, and apparently before it used to be free, but now €8, and you've got quite a steep hill to go up and quite a few steps, but there are steps on the side, or you can try and chance it and hike up. But we're nearly at the top of the fortress, and apparently then you get some beautiful views over the city. It's a sweaty climb. Would you say the whole thing takes about an hour and a half?
Well, because we stopped so much there.
20 minutes, I'm down.
20 minutes? No, more than 20 minutes.
45 to an hour, I would say.
To go
down?
right to the
you
top.
just walk in one go?
No, just all the way up here.
Oh, up, yeah. 20 minutes down, 45 up, yeah.
I would say you should be reasonably fit because some of it is a little steep, but it's pretty easy and straightforward to go. But the view here is magnificent. So let me show you. Daddy, how did you find the hike?
It was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're fit.
I think you have to be relatively fit though.
Wear trainers, wear active wear. It's nice to see the whole town, overlook the town, and then actually go into it and explore a little bit, I think. So that's what we're gonna do now. I am hungry now. It's nothing like a good hike to awaken your appetite. That kind of rhymes. The hike is complete. We're back. Jelly legs. Well, Stas has more jelly legs than I do. And we're now wandering through town. And it kind of reminds me a bit of Italy. It's a very, very romantic, charming place. There's lots of little alleyways. There's a lot of souvenir shops. Cats everywhere.
Grazie.
Where are we? What are we doing?
Oh wow, oh yeah, am I? Oh, I love this. I love to be featured in your video because what we just got is such a cute pizza, you know? Oh wow, there's a little bits of tuna on it, but here this whole side is red because it's full of peppers. It's beautiful. Oh wow, bread, guys, look at the bread. Oh, it's so fluffy.
Try doing an English accent.
VIP treatment on the way back from Princess. We've got water, cucumber water and orange water. I'm about to sail away from Kotor. Goodbye Montenegro, it's been real, it's been such a good chilled out day, and I love days like this, like doing something a bit of exercise, getting some good food, which by the way the restaurant was fab and the owner was really, really lovely as well. First impressions video of Montenegro, beautiful, quaint, very, very touristy. And Anastasia is having a great time. I can hear it. Just in time. Curious, we have arrived. Good morning everybody and welcome to Piraeus in Greece. It's my first time actually approaching this place, or Athens, and it is the last destination for Princess Cruises' Sky Princess debut. Let's do it. Bye Sky Princess, love you, you have been incredible. Here's our private transfer to go on our day trip today around Athens. After a 30-minute chill bus ride, we have now arrived at the acropolis and the slope. Few things to note, it opens from 8 AM and I'd recommend coming here at that time. It's currently 10:30 and this place is full of people. There's groups everywhere, people everywhere. It's pretty hectic. Second thing, if you are planning to vlog or do any filming, you're not allowed to bring a microphone. No idea why, but we had to leave with the security team. And number 3, bring comfortable footwear with you because there is a lot of steps, a lot of cobblestones, particularly if it does get a little bit wet or anything, then yeah, it's quite a lot of steps and slopes. So yeah, first impressions so far, come early, but the views are very, very impressive. We now have free time to go and explore around the acropolis, and despite the crowds, the architecture here is amazing. I've always been very fascinated by Greek mythology, so seeing it for the first time here is breathtaking, especially when you imagine like the sheer amount of work and design and the lack of technology compared to modern times that was used to build something as impressive as this. And yeah, it's absolutely incredible. So even though there's a lot of people, that's okay, because we're all here for the architecture, we're all here for the history, and it's just brilliant, isn't it, to recognise an incredible piece of work that has stood against the time and is still here for us to enjoy. In ancient Greece, it was impossible and it was forbidden to marry somebody from the same village because there's a stronger likelihood that you come from the same line of family. So back then there were 2 ways of how the men would try to marry a woman. Number 1 is to kidnap her from a neighbouring village, which isn't ideal, and the second one is to offer currency. I guess like money back then didn't really exist, so they'd offer things like oxes and cows for a woman's hand in marriage, which sounds a lot more civilized. And then further down the line, money was then introduced because what are you going to do with 100 oxes, especially if you're going to have multiple wives? Having like 1,000 oxes, you know, it's not probably the best use of storage space in your house. Debonita is trying to get a photo and I just love her so much. Look at her, look at her, she's so beautiful. Debs, if you're ever watching this, I love you. Having lockers in toilets is legal here in Greece because it suffers from earthquakes quite a lot, so you don't want to be in a situation when there's an earthquake and you're stuck in a cubicle, a locked cubicle. So generally, apparently you're meant to knock on the door to inquire if there's somebody inside rather than actually have locks installed. So I did not know that before, but we are now in the most expensive neighbourhood. On that note, we are in the most expensive neighbourhood in Athens right now, and it's beautiful. was good. said I particularly love the tzatziki and the Greek salad. I'm asking our guy, like, if it's called Greek salad, do the Greeks call it Greek salad or they call it salad? Apparently Greek salad, there's lots of different regional differences as well. Some people put in anchovies, some people put in capers, some don't use feta cheese and they use a sour cheese instead. Depending on what the regional specialities are, they differ from place to place. In Greece, Athens is super pretty, except I just didn't realise there'll be one, this hot, and two, this many people in October. But if you are looking for some winter sun, then this is a great place. I'm a sleepy lady, so I've got a fredduccino, which I think she said was a mix of a frappe with espresso. Cheap here are really cheap, and I suddenly just hit me that I'm just very tired and droopy, so I'm hoping this is going to make me come alive again and blossom up like a flower that I am not. Oh, it's very sweet. It's gonna give me a sugar rush, this one. I love wandering around and actually getting a proper feel of the place as opposed to ticking off lots of different bucket list items or attractions and things, because then you can properly see what it would be like to be a local here and what life is like here on a daily basis. Final stop of the day, we are at the first modern Olympic Stadium, which is right behind me here. We can't go in because it's only a quick stop, but let me try and quickly show you. Anastasia, what are your first impressions of Athens? Is this your first time?
Yeah.
First time.
I'm shy.
She's shy. She's not really actually a shy person, but she's shy on camera. I would say there are pockets of it that can be quite charming. If you love history, then it's a good place to go.
Yeah, I would come back in winter so I can kind of see it without...
Off peak.
Yeah, off peak, so maybe like even December time, so there's less people and just kind of wander around. It probably wouldn't be as nice and obviously colder.
Yeah.
But if I was to come, I'd be here for maximum 2 days and then basically either like hire a car and go somewhere else or go island hopping.
Yeah, island hopping, or like come here if you are planning to travel around Greece.
It's good to see because there's so much history here, but it's just like even right now, it's October and it's still so busy.
Yeah.
So if you want like an authentic kind of feel, you're not gonna get it here, but it's still beautiful. Like, you know, the people, the food.
The food, yeah, I was just about to say, I would come back to Greece. I love Greek food, to travel around and eat all the different types of Greek food. Oh.